Hey guys, what's up? What's going on? There was a time, there was a time back in the days when I used to record videos in English language actually. Yeah, to be honest, one of the first video that I recorded here in my YouTube channel was a video in English where I showed how much money you could earn working for Deliveroo here in my home country, in Italy. And this video did pretty well. I mean, my channel is still small at the moment, and it's still pretty young. I mean, I started this channel seriously in 2019, so it's been only 4 years, but I started recording regularly only from 2020 onwards, after the corona sickness. Okay, so I recently went to that video and I seen that somebody has written down time for an update, and I thought, why not? Why not giving an update? Even because for my Italian audience, my Italian audience probably knows this very well. From 2019, when I recorded the English version of how much money you can earn working for Deliveroo in Italy, from that moment I kept working and working and working for Deliveroo and delivering and dropping orders like crazy, you know. So yeah, so I can definitely say that I delivered a lot. Yeah. So basically, there are a couple of things that I want to talk about. So basically, if you want to know really how much money you can earn working for Deliveroo in Italy, I mean, I'm telling you straight away, in 2 years, from 2021 up until today, 2023, in 2 years, I've been able to earn 38,000 euros. 38k euros. But working for Deliveroo in Italy also means that you have to pay taxes. So basically, there are two ways you can work for Deliveroo in Italy. Assumed that you have all the required documents, I mean the identity card or either the permesso di soggiorno, which is the residence permit that enables you to, gives you the permission to work any job in Italy with the permesso di soggiorno. And with the, as I said, identity card and the tax code card is called tessera fiscale, codice fiscale. It's just a tax code. So we assume that you have all the regular documents needed to apply and to work for this job. I can with a great degree of precision, I can say that you can earn in 2 years, if you're really so much into it and you're really determined to work full-time every day, 8 hours, you can maybe reach 40k, 40,000 euros in 2 years. But again, as I said, in Italy you have to pay taxes. Taxes, they are roughly around 20% of what you earn is going to the government for taxes. So there are two ways, as I said, to work for Deliveroo. One way is to work as a occasional worker, like you working for Deliveroo occasionally, and in this way you don't have to open a self-employed account, which in Italy is basically called partita IVA, which partita IVA is like you have a self-employed status with a self-employed account, and everything is set up in place so that you are, for the Italian system, a self-employed worker. So there are two ways. You can either work as a self-employed in Italy, or you can work up until 5,000 euros per year. You can work as an occasional worker. So if you want to avoid opening a partita IVA, so if you want to avoid being a self-employed worker in Italy and you want to stay, I don't want to define it as if you want to stay employed, but if you want to stay if you want to stay occasional worker for Deliveroo, so you can do it even without opening the partita IVA and without being a self-employed worker, but you need to stay below the 5,000 euro of earnings in 1 year, and probably, as you can imagine, 5,000 euro of earning is very, very low. And yes, probably you're wondering, but isn't Italy a cheap country? Yes, Italy is pretty cheap, but still, with 5,000 euros a year, it's really impossible to live. Unless you are like, I don't know, like living in a tent or living in a van or something like that. But otherwise, it's really impossible to live if you're paying rent, like it's really a too low salary. So the other option is to, like I did, open a partita IVA and become a self-employed worker in Italy, and in this way, basically you're going to have to pay still around 20% of taxes to the government. So from my 38,000 euros that I earned, like 20% of that is going straight away to the government. And I don't know what else to say. Some benefit of working for Deliveroo is, like in UK, like in other countries, you have some free stuff. You have free t-shirts. You see, Deliveroo t-shirt. You have free thank you letter from Deliveroo, which is always so kind to you. You have also, free jackets. I cannot show you because my jacket is now being washed, but yeah, you have free jacket. Of course, you have free, all the equipment is given you for free in Deliveroo, with Deliveroo in Italy, so you don't have to worry about spending money for the thermal bags and everything. The company gives you everything, but you need to bear in mind that you have certain limits, because after the 5,000 euros break point, after that you either keep working for Deliveroo like I did, and you open a partita IVA and you become a self-employed worker in Italy, or you just stop and you do something else. So apart from the t-shirts and the thank you letters and the equipment and the thermal bags and everything that Deliveroo gives you for free, well, you can basically, one of the good things that maybe you can you can have here in Italy, working for Deliveroo, is that you can work enjoying the basically Italian weather, and basically you can work anywhere in Italy where there is the free login system. Actually, not really everywhere in Italy there is the free login system. In some smaller areas of Italy there is still the calendar where you have to book the hours, like the old method, you see. And so apart from these smaller areas, once you're in and you work, you can work anywhere. Like you can work in Rome, Milan, Turin, wherever you want. You just go and click go online and boom, and that's it, and you're on. So yeah, the weather here in Italy, of course, can be pretty nice, especially during the autumn, during the summer, but even during the winter, because if some of you may have followed me even with my Italian language content, I recently posted a video in southern Italy, in Taranto, in Puglia, and I recorded that video on Christmas Eve day, so on the 24th of December, and that day, on the 24th of December, basically I was staying in the sunshine with the temperature of 18 degrees Celsius. So yeah, 18 degrees Celsius is pretty warm. So the weather in Italy can be pretty benevolent. I don't know how to say, but can be pretty welcoming. So it's not as rainy and as cold and as icy as it can get up in the north. And thinking about, I don't know, like northern parts of UK, Scotland, or even the northern part of Midlands, that can get pretty cold and pretty freezy sometimes during the winter months. So yeah, depending where you work in Italy, you can really get good weather basically any time of the year, even in winter. If you go to the south, you can really get nice, warm and welcoming weather. And yeah, what else can I say? Yeah, that's pretty much it. I thought it was really my duty to give you an update, because I've been doing really Deliveroo a lot. Like, if you've been following my Italian content, I've been delivering like crazy, like man, like I've been really doing a lot of hustle with Deliveroo. So yeah, you're free, you know, the system is the same like in UK. You're free to work whenever you want, so anytime if you feel like you don't want to do it, no one is forcing you. So yeah, and you can start at any time, and you're basically deciding your own schedule and everything. So you see, it's okay because you have a lot of freedom. But yeah, the pay especially after the pandemic period, well, it's pretty low, considering that, you see, inflation is hitting hard even down here in Italy. So yeah, the pay is pretty low if you consider the increasing cost of everything that surrounds us. So yeah, you are paid per drop, as I said. You are paid per delivery, just like in UK, unless you work in certain smaller areas where there is still the calendar system, and there is still different, and you get paid by the hour, but it's not very high payment. It's like 7.5 euros per hour where there is the calendar. Okay, so not talking about the free login areas. In the free login areas you are paid per drop, and that's the problem, because not very often you receive a lot of orders. Like yeah, if you're wondering, yeah, during COVID, during lockdowns, yeah, it was full of orders. Any time of the day I was working like crazy and delivering here and there, right and left, up and down. So yeah. During the pandemic it was cool, but after, you see, everything kind of slowed down. So yeah, that's pretty much all for this video. I think I covered everything. If you feel confident enough with Italian language and you want to try and look at my Italian content that I've shared here in my YouTube channel, give it a look, because I've been really recording a lot of stuff. I recorded myself delivering with the snow. I recorded myself delivering with 2 delivery apps, so the famous multi-app system, Deliveroo and Glovo. And yeah, so if you are confident with Italian language, check it out. And yeah, also yeah, I posted 2 or 3 other videos in English language. Actually, they were not about Deliveroo, but they were still kind of interesting video. I would say I was talking about the corona situation. I was talking about the situation in Italy and the passport, COVID, and a lot of stuff. So there are few contents in Italian, in English language as well, if you want to check it out. And as always, if you want, please support my channel and my small creation that I want and I really hope to push forward and to make it grow. If you want to support it, subscribe to my channel, give it a like to this video. If this is somehow been helpful for you, so if that's the case, give it a like, subscribe, and you can share this video with anybody who is interested in working for Deliveroo in Italy. So yeah, if you want to try, give it a try, why not? But yeah, be aware of the things that I mentioned briefly in this video. I hope you guys have a lovely start of 2023, and if you want, we will see you again here in this channel. Talk to you next time. See you later. Goodbye. Peace out.